Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and join me today in doing the amazing apple collaboration with Valerie. She invited us to do a group of women to do this wonderful collaboration. Anything you can think of to do with apples, whether you're doing applesauce or apple pies or whatever. I'm going to do for the holidays an apple cream pie. So it's like an apple pie, but it's got a creamier middle to it. It's really good, made with heavy cream, some cinnamon, nutmeg, stuff like that, whatever. So good. I've made it a long time ago, so I'm super excited to make it again and hopefully enjoy it. And it's a way to use up your apples, but to put a spin on apple pie also for the holidays. So hopefully you like it. Cheers. Okay, so you're gonna want a 9-inch pie plate, which I have, and I'm just using the these are from Aldi, I think, the pie crust. You're going to want it unbaked for 9 inches. We're going to place it in the shell, and then we are going to peel our apples and slice them, and then we're going to put those in the shell. It's a pretty easy little recipe here. Now let's just see how well this goes. Get this out. You have to warm it a little bit. I don't want it to crack. I'm supposed to let it sit out. I just got it out of the fridge. So let it set for like 20 minutes. While that sits, we will, because I don't want to stretch out and then crack it even more. Sometimes I don't always read directions. Anyway, so we're going to let that warm up over there. In the meantime, we're going to at least slice the apples and all that good stuff. Okay, I lied. So I got distracted, and in the meantime, it gave it enough time for this to be soft. So I thought I would just stick it in now. So, you know, life happens. You can roll it out more. I didn't, I want to show you a trick, hold on. Okay, actually, I'm going to roll it out just a smidge. Because my pie plate is, you can see it's a deep dish, so it takes a lot for this to fill it or go over the edges. So I want to just smoosh it out a little bit. You will see, this is very easy to kind of repair if you have a little rippy poo or something. No worries. Like here, see, let's just smoosh it in together. Okay, well, I lied. It's fine. Okay, let's get this back over. So, we're going to do the best we can. Now, I will tell you, I am not good at, and my nails get in the way. My nails always rip or do something in pie crust. But I am not good at the fluting of the edges. It's not pretty, but to me, I say, hey, it looks homemade, because it is. So I'm going to, this is my measuring thing. And I find this is pretty easy to get this down in here like this. Isn't that brilliant? I know. Whoops. I got a rip. Just seal it together. Push it back together like Play-Doh. Okay, so, well, we got some extra over here. I'm just trying to get this part down right now. Well, this is a little excessive. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get some of that off there. All right, now this is how I do it. Every other one I do, or not every other one. I just go over like a finger length and push it together. I don't do anything fancy. I've tried several over the years. And like I said, if it's kind of rustic looking, it's fine because it's homemade. I mean, it's what it is. So, it's not going to be, and this will shrink up a little bit, so keep that in mind. So you don't want it totally stuck to the side too much, because otherwise that's when it starts to break off. So if you have some, obviously I don't make pies very often, but just give it a little crinkle. Don't worry about it. There's more important things in life to worry about. I just don't like when it flakes off and breaks and then makes a mess in my kitchen. So that's why I'm just telling you to kind of fold it up so it's not wrapped around the underneath of this, because then you go to bump it and it'll fall off onto the floor or something. So that's my only advice. See, it's not perfect and I don't care. Trying to see where this is all going. All right, let's get started. We're gonna chop up these apple, we're gonna peel them and slice them and throw them in here, and then we're gonna combine some sugar and whipping cream and some flour and pour it over it. Cinnamon. Okay. Okay, so I already did all of those. So it's usually 4 to 5 apples. So I've done 4, so I'm going to do 5, and this should be actually pretty good. But I thought, you know how most people peel apples, right? I don't have one of those apple thingies that, you know, you spin it. I used to. I don't know where the hell it is. But I don't do enough with apples. When I do my applesauce, I don't even peel them. So I immersion blend. These are apples that are getting a little soft, so I wanted to use them up, so that's why I picked this recipe to use. But yeah, you could easily do the apple thing from, what is it, Pampered Chef, or different places have them now, and you spin it and you put it on there. But I don't need any more gadgets. I need the important things, and I don't, if I did more apple stuff, I would. But I don't. So we're just gonna thinly slice them. Throw them over here. My beautiful pie pan. This is so good. I haven't made this recipe in forever. I used to make it years ago all the time. My dad loved apples. And so I didn't want to do just a normal, I've done a normal apple pie, but I wanted to do a little spin on it, so that's when I came up with this, or I found this recipe, I should say, and tweaked it a little bit, and so. I guess we could say this is in memory of my dad. He loved it. Okay, I got a mess going on. Let me wash my hands. Okay, I'm going to do 1 cup sugar. You know, that's what we're doing. Get some of the chunkies out of it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just trying to smoosh them. 1 cup of heavy cream. Let's see what this was. This is good too. this, obviously. I'm just using up this one. I got several in there, and I don't know how does this happen? How does that happen? I have this one and I have this one. Which one's open? This one. I'm going to take this up to the 2-cup mark here. And then 3 tablespoons of flour is going to go in this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to use this to mix that together. Now that sugar. Stirred up in there. It's all at the bottom. Okay. Get your oven going to 400 degrees. Because we're going to do that for about 10 minutes first. Hold on. Okay. Get it down in there. Ow. No worries. Get that little guy down in there. Okay. Now sprinkle it with some cinnamon. Whoa, a little out of control there. My bad. Make it all pretty. Now we're going to put this in the oven at 400 for 10 minutes, and then we're going to reduce it to 375. Bake it for about 35-40 minutes until the pie is set in the center. If you need to, cover the crust edges with some tinfoil strips. Just kind of rip up tinfoil and put on the last few minutes, which I probably will do. Usually I cover them before it goes in because then I don't forget, and then I can take them off at the end. Otherwise, if I wait till the end, then I forget to cover them, and then they're a little hard and crusty and burnt. So that's probably what I'm going to do here. Guess what? I forgot that I have, because I don't bake pies very often, I have one of these things. It's from Wilton. My husband got it for me probably when we first got married, the first year or two we got married. And you can just lightly put it over your, it's a pie crust shield. Oh, it's not Wilton. Mrs. Anderson's. I don't know. You probably get it at any cooking place, baking place. And this will cover it to keep it from getting too brown. I'll probably cover it for the first 20 minutes and then I'll take it off and let it get brown after that. So, okay, it's ready to go in. Looky that. Isn't it beautiful? I can't cut it right now, obviously, because I'm not eating it till Thanksgiving. Okay, everyone. Thank you, Valerie from Texas Country Wife, for inviting me to do this collab because it got me to do my pie again. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It smells so good. I can't wait to eat it. So anyway, check out the link below. It'll show everyone that's part of the collab that is doing all different kinds of apple recipes all month long. I'm a little late to the game and I just couldn't decide what I wanted to do, to be honest with you. So hopefully you will enjoy this recipe and give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, check out the playlist below and see everyone else's wonderful recipes that have joined the collab. Thank you, ladies, for including me in this, and I appreciate you. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell, then you'll see all the other videos that I put up from time to time. And thank you for all my new viewers. Thanks. Cheers.